Talk to me, Cus, about how you feel about Mike.
What do you mean how I feel about Mike?
Well,
In what, one sentence, one paragraph, or one
paragraph.
chapter?
I mean, as like a father and son, I mean, how do you feel about
Well, that's your expression. It's not mine.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about him? He lives in your house. Doesn't he live with you? Hasn't he lived with you for the last 2 years?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, where do you want me to begin?
Wherever you want to begin. How do you feel about him as a kid? How does?
Well, first, when he first came, things were rather difficult because there was a lack of communication, and I think that he was a little apprehensive, and just a little bit concerned that we wouldn't get along. I was a much older person, he was a much younger person. Not only that, he was accustomed to being in the company of different types of people. And as a result, he didn't know how I would accept or be receptive to him because of that. Of course, I paid no attention to that because as far as I was concerned, he was coming there to be helped in every way. And as a fighter particularly. But in order to be helped as a fighter, he had to be helped in every other way. His character had to be developed and strengthened. He had to learn discipline, and he had to learn, of course, to face his problems and not avoid them, which is an essential part of the character of any competitive athlete. The strengthening of character has been a slow process because the rules that he's learned to live by, had learned to live by, were not those generally accepted by society. It was a dog-eat-dog affair. See? Now he understands the situation more clearly in a more adult way. And as of now, he's developed a kind of personality I find very likable, and I admire him very much for many things. I admire him for what he's accomplished, not in the ring, what he's accomplished with himself, which in itself is an achievement, because having come from where he was to what he is, I think that he has now become a very likable person. I feel that he's learned modesty, and I mean real modesty. I think he's also learned that he can do what he has to do, no matter how he feels within, or whatever is best to do for himself and all people concerned.
So you consider you two guys? You consider you two guys the odd couple?
The odd couple? I don't know just what you mean by that. I know he's a young boy who came to me for help, and I'm giving him this help. If that constitutes an odd couple, then we're an odd couple. But he is only one of a number of people in the house. I mean by that, there are other people there for the same purpose as he is. It's just that he has made far more progress in a far shorter time than the others have. And as a result of his performance in the ring, he has naturally drawn a great deal of attention. After all, he did twice win the junior national championship and won every fight by knockout, which of course is an accomplishment of no little merit. You know, he's really accomplished something there. And I believe that considering what he's done at such a young age, one would expect to be more egotistical. I mean, he'd be strutting like a rooster, but he isn't. I mean, he's learned to take it in a stride, which tells me a lot about how much progress he's made. Because there are many people who, had they accomplished what he has accomplished in this short time, would have made themselves somewhat bored.